In early 2020, the world experienced an unprecedented event that would reshape the landscape of industries across the globe, the COVID-19 pandemic. As nations closed their borders and implemented lockdown measures, the airline industry found itself grappling with a sudden and dramatic downturn. Before starting, make sure to click the like and subscribe buttons to stay updated with the latest content. Major airlines, such as Delta, United, and American, reported staggering losses in the billions of dollars, with passenger traffic plummeting by a jaw-dropping 60% in 2020 compared to 2019. Amid this turmoil, one can't help but wonder, can airlines survive in an unpredictable economy? The answer to this question is far from simple, as it hinges on a multitude of factors that intertwine and influence each other. As we embark on a journey to decipher the resilience of the airline industry, we must examine key aspects such as government support, financial strength, industry adaptability, and market demand. Moreover, we must assess the role of technological advancements and sustainability initiatives, as they have the potential to transform the industry and steer it toward a more stable and prosperous future. In this video, we will navigate through the turbulent skies of the airline industry, armed with real data and insightful observations. Together, we will explore the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead and determine whether airlines can truly weather the storms of an unpredictable economy. First off, what factors, aside from COVID-19, are driving air travel factors up and down? In the ever-changing world of air travel, prices seem to have a mind of their own. And it's not just the COVID-19 pandemic that's to blame. Several factors join forces to send ticket prices soaring, leaving passengers scratching their heads and clutching their wallets. One of the main culprits behind fluctuating airfares is fuel prices. As oil prices bob up and down, airlines' operating costs follow suit. When fuel prices climb, airlines often pass the buck to passengers in the form of higher ticket prices. But fuel isn't the only villain in this story. Enter airport and air navigation fees. Like gate-crashing party guests, airports and air navigation service providers charge airlines for the privilege of using their infrastructure and services. As these fees rise, passengers find themselves footing the bill through increased ticket prices. The plot thickens with labor costs, as the salaries and benefits for pilots, cabin crew, and ground staff make up a substantial portion of an airline's operational costs. When labor costs escalate, ticket prices tend to follow suit, leaving passengers feeling the pinch. And let's not forget the unsung heroes of the sky, aircraft maintenance crews. Regular maintenance and repair of aircraft are essential for safe operations, but as these costs climb, airlines may pass on the burden to passengers with higher airfares. The delicate dance between demand and supply further complicates the airfare saga. When demand for air travel outstrips the availability of flights or when supply is limited, ticket prices can skyrocket, leaving passengers to cope with the fallout. Of course, we can't ignore the whims of seasonality. Ticket prices often fluctuate with the calendar, reaching dizzying heights during peak travel periods like holidays or summer vacations. Also, the drama unfolds on specific routes, where competition, or lack thereof, can impact ticket prices. Monopolies or limited competition can send airfares soaring, giving passengers little choice but to pay up or stay grounded. The ever-shifting sands of currency fluctuations can also impact the cost of international flights in ways that leave travelers and airlines alike scratching their heads. As the value of a country's currency rises or falls, airlines may feel compelled to adjust ticket prices accordingly. After all, who wants to be the one left holding the short end of the stick when profits are at stake? Now, if you think you've wrapped your head around the intricacies of currency fluctuations, let's take a moment to consider another significant factor that weighs on air travel prices: taxes and regulatory fees. Governments, being the masters of taking their share, impose various taxes and fees on air travel, which can vary dramatically from country to country. These added costs contribute to the seemingly inexorable ascent of ticket prices, leaving passengers to grapple with the financial burden. In their relentless quest to generate revenue, airlines have taken a page out of the classic marketing playbook and adopted ancillary revenue strategies. These strategies are designed to squeeze every last dime out of passengers by charging them for everything from baggage fees and seat selection to onboard services like Wi-Fi and meals. As airlines increasingly rely on these additional sources of income, passengers find themselves not only paying for their tickets, but also for a plethora of add-ons that drive up the overall cost of air travel. How will all of these factors impact the way airline companies operate? The impact of these factors on airline operations is nothing short of transformative, as they shape the airline's strategies and define their modus operandi. As airlines grapple with the capricious nature of currency fluctuations, they must adapt their pricing strategies to remain profitable. Like skilled pilots adjusting their course to account for shifting winds, airlines need to recalibrate ticket prices, hedge against potential losses, and seize opportunities presented by favorable exchange rates. This high-stakes dance with currency fluctuations ensures that airlines remain agile and resilient, even as the global economy ebbs and flows around them. Meanwhile, government-imposed taxes and fees serve as a constant reminder that airlines must remain in step with the regulatory environment. These taxes and fees can represent a significant portion of an airline's operational costs and force companies to get creative in their quest to mitigate the impact. From optimizing route networks to investing in more fuel-efficient aircraft, airlines must continually adapt and innovate to keep their balance in the face of ever-changing regulations. And let's not forget the pièce de résistance, ancillary revenue strategies. In their pursuit of maximizing profits, airlines have embraced these strategies with gusto, turning the once simple process of booking a flight into a veritable smorgasbord of options and add-ons. As airlines increasingly rely on these additional revenue streams, they must walk a tightrope between delighting passengers with enticing a la carte offerings and alienating them with a barrage of hidden fees and charges. So, can airlines survive in an unpredictable economy? This is the million-dollar question, or perhaps we should say the billion-dollar question, given the stakes at play. And the answer lies in their ability to gracefully pirouette through the ever-changing economic landscape, adapting and evolving with each new challenge and opportunity. In the face of currency fluctuations that would make even the most seasoned Forex traders head spin, airlines must embrace their inner chameleons, altering their colors to blend with the shifting economic backdrop. By continuously adjusting pricing strategies and hedging against potential losses, airlines can maintain their profitability even as the ground beneath them trembles. When it comes to the relentless barrage of taxes and regulatory fees, airlines must don their superhero capes and tackle these obstacles head-on. Through innovation, strategic route planning, and investment in fuel-efficient aircraft, airlines can outmaneuver these challenges and emerge victorious. And let's not forget the artful dance of ancillary revenue strategies, which has become a signature performance in the world of aviation. As airlines pirouette and ply their way through the intricate choreography of add-ons and upsells, they must strike a balance between delighting passengers with choice and overwhelming them with complexity. So, can airlines survive in an unpredictable economy? The answer is a resounding yes, provided they maintain their agility, adaptability, and penchant for innovation. The world of aviation is a grand stage upon which the most nimble and creative players will continue to thrive, soaring above the turbulence and uncertainty that defines our ever-changing global economy. What are the predictions for the future? What challenges or opportunities lie in the immediate future of the aviation industry? Gazing into the crystal ball, we see a future filled with challenges and opportunities for the aviation industry, where the line between fortune and misfortune is as thin as a contrail in the sky. In this brave new world, airlines must navigate the ever-shifting landscape to seize the opportunities that await them while skillfully dodging the pitfalls that threaten their very existence. One such challenge comes in the form of environmental concerns, which are rapidly transforming from a distant rumble to a deafening roar. As the clarion call for sustainable operations grows louder, airlines will need to embrace green technologies and practices with fervor, transitioning to fuel-efficient fleets and reducing their carbon footprint in a bid to win the hearts and minds of an increasingly eco-conscious public. But fear not, for the future also holds the promise of technological marvels that will revolutionize the way we take to the skies. From advanced aircraft materials that reduce weight and fuel consumption to artificial intelligence that optimizes flight paths and minimizes delays, these innovations will propel the industry forward, making air travel more efficient, sustainable, and enjoyable for all. In the coming years, we may also witness the rise of new market segments, as the allure of space tourism and urban air mobility beckon with the promise of untapped profits. Bold airlines that venture into these nascent industries may find themselves at the forefront of a new era of aviation, soaring to heights that were once the exclusive domain of dreamers and visionaries. But let us not forget the ever-present specter of geopolitical and economic turbulence, which will undoubtedly cast its long shadow over the industry. From trade wars to pandemics, airlines must remain vigilant and nimble, adapting their operations and strategies to weather the storms that will inevitably cross their path. There you have it. The future is unpredictable as the wind, filled with equal parts triumph and tribulation. It is a realm where only the most adaptable, innovative, and forward-thinking airlines will thrive, charting a course through the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, and carving out their place in the annals of aviation history. Please share your thoughts in the comment section.